This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. One badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Ready up. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play of the game, first throw of the game. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go now. 18, 70.
Throwing now from the gun. That's complete. It's Emeka Egbuka. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry and a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Derek Hall. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And it'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
Ready up.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready, break. Cavalier. Here we go.
They'll try and run it with Walker. This is going to be a Seahawks first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
5-yard gain on the play.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the back. Like, there's a fine line between hitting that full speed but also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop.
That'll be intercepted. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
Hey, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 33-yard line.
Reagan will play action now with Milrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 11 yards on the pass then. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's Walker. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. A modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. A run up the middle with Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 12.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket, but I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football, Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
Come on, come on. That cowboy ain't cooking like this. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rebels.
Here we go. 4th down. It's Milroe. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Jack Panther.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Go.
On 3rd down, Milroe. Headed left, buying time. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Seahawks will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. 1st and 10.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds and stop the clock as well.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. They get 15 on that game. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Flush to his right. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
19 Lions.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nick Imanwari.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. The clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Bucs are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Seahawks 10.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Milroe. Pushed down to his left. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 65 catch. 19 Tiger. 19.
The man in motion is Watson.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. Rush to his left. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Seattle. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Milroe. Forced to his right. He'll take off again. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Moving outside the pocket, he'll run again. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
And that is good! A record breaker! 63 yards stood forever, but the new barrier has been reached. A 70-yard field goal made. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Milroe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. A big hole to the 20. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Now it's Milroe. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's in! Touchdown Buccaneers! What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
And he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him and up the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Go! Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Walker. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This is 3rd and 6.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Cougar 19! Mustang 19!
Now Milrow. Flush to his right. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team. Take it in, back at his own 12. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Second and 11.
Let's go.
Look at the set the screen, but it's broken up, and it's incomplete. They were right there on that one defensively. And that's going to bring up third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, Iketina, Orange, Richard Mill on me dancing just like
A tough spot here. Third and long.
Go, Rick. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready. Go.
They'll run here with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On the set.
Here's Milroe to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson.
So far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Third and 11. Throwing is Milroe. Forced out wide. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. But time has expired, and the third has come to an end. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. Return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Call it a gain of 13. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
38-yard line.
Here we go. 19, 18. Cowboy 80. 19, right.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Third and 10. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Austin now to return this. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got hands, boy.
Now Milrow on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Let's go now.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. He'll get this complete to Walker. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Cougar 19. Movement. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Back to 60. Down to 60.
On 3rd down, Milrow. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They run with Walker, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Now, 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Ready?
Now, Walker.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the 1st down.
Here's 1st down.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check, check. Warrior 70. Check,
The man in motion is Watson.
Set up. Let go.
They go with Walker. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game. Now on 2nd and long.
Ready.
Thrown quickly. Watson on the RPO. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Now, 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball's cross, setting up 2nd and goal. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. Buck is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
Ready.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Get it.
Go with their fullback trying to get it.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. Touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
You keep up. That you're trying to end up. If I end up there, I end up. You just soft type. What? Fake up, dog type. Like a soft fight. is all blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. And if it is, everybody come out. When the body burn out, so nigga shut out. I'm out. Running his mouth. I'm done out. Listen, yo.
This is 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 60 Eagles, 60 Warriors, 70.
They'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here comes 2nd down.
Buffalo 18, 19, side, 19. Here we go, set. 70 Lions. 60 left. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Going up top. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwari. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
70 Lions.
37-yard line.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. And they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Artistry on display. Hi everyone, I'm Scott Hansen. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the LA Chargers. And it's Ladd McConkey. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. 46 yards, that's a touchdown. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they play host to the New England Patriots. And this is Josh Allen. One of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Bills up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's Patrick Mahomes. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Chiefs win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the LA Chargers. And here is Ladd McConkey. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 46 yards, that's a touchdown. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they play host to the New England Patriots. And it's Josh Allen. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Bills win this one by 11. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the New Orleans Saints. And this is Patrick Mahomes. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here. One of